two, three. This time of day, everything's okay. I take a long look around, I have to say.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just start with the people that are right here around the table. If you don't mind, I'll pretend that you are a guest on my show today, your friends and neighbors. And Ryan is going to shoot it. And as soon as he is all set to go.
Yep, go for it.
Okay. So we'll start it just like we would. Good morning and welcome to your friends and neighbors. I am your host, Willie Jones, and we are here this morning with three extraordinary guests from Pownell Elementary School. Actually, I haven't met them yet, so I think it's a good idea that we meet each other. So, to my immediate left, who am I speaking to?
Ariana.
Ariana. Oh, I like that name. And you, sir?
Brady.
Brady.
Daniel.
Okay, and
Elijah.
Eliza or Elijah?
Elijah.
Oh, good. Oh, Elijah. I like that name too. Okay, well, all right. Let's see. Let's make this a simple thing. Let's start by what's your favorite color? I would get more involved if we were doing it on the air, like ask you more about your cells and what your likes are and stuff. But let's just take some simple questions. What's your favorite color? Blue.
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 Purple.
Oh, good, purple. I like that. You're a little different. I wear a lot of blue, but my favorite color is green. What's your favorite book? Do you have a favorite book? What about a favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show, I'd have to say Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. The show's on Nickelodeon. Do you have a favorite book?
No.
No? How about TV? Something you watch every week? If you're a TV watcher?
I'll watch Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Favorite book?
Well, at this time I'm reading A Dog's Purpose.
Oh.
My father said, "Do you want to go and watch at the movies A Dog's Purpose?" I'm like, "No, I'm reading the book. I don't want to ruin it."
Yeah, but it is.
So
it's
I'm
a-
like,
the movie is very, very good. So after you finish the book, maybe you can rent it or something afterwards and watch the movie.
yeah.
Because the movie was really, really good.
Though for a long time I really liked Black Lagoon, ever since like first grade.
Oh, the teacher from the Black Lagoon, those books?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, those are very funny. Those books were around when I was teaching third grade. Do you have a favorite book? No? TV?
TV show, that would have to be the series of Fast and Furious.
Oh, the Fast and Furious, and the new one is coming out. I think it's this coming Friday, right?
Yep, Fast and
Yeah.
Furious 8.
Okay, all righty. So let's talk about school a little bit. Do you have a favorite subject? Yeah, what's your subject? Math, okay. Math.
I'd have to say spelling. I'm really good at that.
Spelling?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like spelling too.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
do
can
you
quiz
do?
them on a word or two,
Uh,
like a spelling bee.
Right, right. Yeah, I was gonna add, that was the next thing I was asked. Do you have spelling bees here in the classroom? Yes. Do you ever do any spelling bees? Oh, we used to do spelling bees quite a bit when I was teaching. And what about you?
Well, my favorite subject in school would have to be reading.
Reading?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm glad nobody said recess. That's too easy. That's too easy.
I may have heard that yesterday.
And your teacher, no, see, so you are you from Mrs. Strange's class or Miss? Huh? Oh, you're from both class. Oh, okay. Oh, so there's a little team teaching going on here. Ah, okay. What's your favorite thing to do when you're not in school? Like, do you have a hobby, or let's go this way first. Do you have a hobby or something you like to do?
When I'm not in school,
Yeah.
that would be riding my bike and playing on my PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation, but it's good. You're getting out to ride your bike too, and not just using the PlayStation. I like to hear that. And what about you?
Well, lately I've been playing my Xbox, but a lot of times, since like I made a deal with my mother, I say, when the warm weather comes, I'll promise you, I'll play my video games at night. Meanwhile, it's warm and like no mosquitoes are outside quite yet. Then I'll be outside.
I don't believe me. I don't like
she's
the
like-
mosquitoes either.
She's like, okay, it's a deal. So usually I'd ride my bike or just like sit in the sun.
Yeah. Okay, great. And what about you, after school?
I'll take laps around my house with my dog.
Ah, what kind of a dog do you have?
Rat terrier.
Oh, a rat
Full of
terrier.
energy.
Yeah, full of energy. Well, that's why you're running. And you, after school?
I'll probably play around with my dog.
Okay, what kind of a dog do you
I
have?
have a pug.
Pug. Oh, okay, so funny. I love their little faces. What's the name, or her name? Huh?
Tucker.
Tucker. Oh, I like that. And what's your dog's name? A rat terrier?
Sears.
What?
Sears.
Cirrus. Oh. Oh, okay. That's.
Loud.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Is he white?
No.
No, okay. I thought maybe he looked like a
Brown.
cloud. Oh, okay. And you have a pet?
I did, but he got like to a certain point where he just never really walked and never ate, so we had to put him down.
Yeah, my niece, she had a cat that unfortunately she had to, but her cat actually just passed away in his sleep. But that's a hard thing when you have to give up a pet, because a pet becomes like a part of your family.
Yeah, like I wasn't really that mature yet. I was only like probably 2, and he was like, let's say this was the ground. He was about that tall, and I don't quite know what kind of dog, but he wasn't one of those shedding dogs. He had like the curly fur, and we had him cremated, so we have him in a special box. We have his ashes in a certain box.
Mm-hmm.
We have it hidden away, so then he's still with us
That's right.
Instead
That's
of-
right.
instead of burying him.
That's right. There's nothing wrong with that. And what about you? Do you have any pets?
I have a dog, a turtle, and a cat.
Oh, what's your dog's name?
Princess.
And the cat?
Dog's name is Joey.
Okay. What does the turtle have a name?
Yup, her name is Kita.
Tina.
No, Kita.
Oh, Tina. I'm sorry. I thought you said Tina. I got Tina the turtle. Do you know Yertle the turtle? Do you know that book by Dr. Seuss? Yertle
Yeah.
the turtle? Oh gosh, that's one of my favorite
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss books.
Oh, and my dog's name, his name was Wolfie because he had white fur,
Oh, okay.
and he was like small. We called him Wolfie.
Well, one of the reasons I have asked you about what you were reading or the books you might be reading at the moment was when I was teaching, that was a very important part of my day, was reading aloud to the kids. And I miss that. You know, I haven't taught now since 1998. And I do miss that. That's one of the things I do miss about teaching. And the people that I worked with, actually, both of the teachers that are here this morning, I worked with both of them. So they've got to be getting old. They got to be getting old if they're still here. Man. Oh, no, there's another teacher right there at the door. Oh, golly. They're going to have to kick them out of this place, I guess. I don't know. How much longer do we have here, Mr. Scott?
Just like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, 2 or 3 minutes. Tell me something that you really like about Pownell School. Not one of your classes, but something you like about the school.
What I like about the school is that a lot of people are nice to each other, and there's not that much bullying.
There's not a lot of bullying? Oh, that's wonderful. I hope that is true. What about you?
I like that it's really, really, really close to my house, and I have a lot of friends here.
Oh, okay, a lot of friends. And so you walk to school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's handy. That's nice. And you, sir?
I like the fact that all the teachers, they care about us, and they care about our like feelings and how we feel, and I also like the fact that everyone gets along with each other,
That's
because
great.
it's not good to have a ton of like not agreeing with everyone and like bullying.
Yeah, you're right. Right, bullying is a big problem in many schools.
I usually say, when someone says to someone, "You're not my friend anymore," I say, if I overhear, I go over and say, "That ain't possible. I mean, that isn't possible." Everyone is a friend in the school.
That's right. That's a good thing to say. And what about you? What do you like about Pownell School?
What I like about Pownell School is I have a lot of close friends. And every time I'm feeling upset, sad, or even sometimes really, really mad, they help me through the rough times. Even the teachers, They help me through the struggles that I have, and they help me get through it easily, so that way I don't end up messing up and doing something bad.
That makes me feel good. I don't know about you guys. Oh, wow. That's very nice. That's really well said. You know, every time students come into school, there are going to be days that you're going to come to school and you just, you don't feel well, or something happened at home, or I don't know, there's just something. And hopefully that when you do have days like that, you know, the teacher recognizes that and realizes that maybe you just need a little more, you know, a little more care, a little more love that day than usual.
Do you want to do a quick thank you and then we'll
Yep.
show the video?
Okay, so right now, I would like to thank my guest this morning from Powell Elementary School. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I think maybe we might be getting a chance to watch a little bit of the show right now. So thank you, and have a good day.
Hi, Mom. I just want to say thanks for all the stuff that you do and for keeping me safe while and around the house.
Thanks, Mom, for taking care of me ever since I was a baby.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and I love you very much, and thank you for taking care of me and helping me through rough times.
Hi, Mom. Thank you for taking care of me, and I'm sorry what happened this morning.
Hi, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. I love you very much, and thank you for helping me from rough times.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thank you for all you do for me, and you were really nice.
Let's get this squared away. Do you want to have people
Yeah,
move up ahead of time to sit in the
You want to
seats?
sit in this chair right here? Could you do that?
I'm just going to slide this over.
All right, you want to come over and sit in this chair? Maybe if you're getting closer to the, there we go. Hey, my name is Willie Jones. I used to teach here at Pownell for 29 years. I taught with Mrs. Brooks downstairs. And I am on the board of directors at Cat TV. And I have seen, I don't know if all of you are in that, but I saw the whole episode about the fish project that you had here, and that was wonderful to watch. And I am a producer. Now, a producer at Cat TV, well, let's take it back to about 3 years ago. I had this idea, I want to do a show on Cat TV. And I thought, okay, I think I want to call it Your Friends and Neighbors. So after talking about it with Ryan, we decided, okay, let's go ahead and do a show. And my idea was that I would get to talk to a lot of my friends. In fact, last year I talked to Ms. Nat and Mrs. Chianowski on one of my shows. We had a really good time. And sometimes we talked to actors and singers and different people around the town, either in Bennington or even Pownell or wherever, and we just have a really good time. And I like the title, Your Friends and Neighbors. So
Catchy, too.
Right. So Ryan said, okay, let's go ahead, and he's one of the production coordinators at Cat TV. And so he helps when I have to do a show. He is charged of taking care of lighting the studio. He takes care of the sound. He tapes the show. He gets us all mic'd up, and we have to do our little check to make sure that everybody can be heard. And then we go ahead and we start our show. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been about 3 years that we've been doing it now. And I couldn't ask for a better production coordinator than Ryan. He has been very good. In fact, sometimes he comes up with ideas of shows that I could do. So it's been fun, and I'm really enjoying it. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to pretend that we are doing an episode of Your Friends and Neighbors. And the 4 people I have here at the table, you are going to be my guests this morning. And we're just going to talk about a few things that I'm hoping that you're interested in, and I want to find out about you. It's going to be sort of the same way that I would do my show. We're going to make the questions pretty simple. I'm not going to make it too hard. I don't want to give you something where you go, I don't know what to say about that. So we'll keep it very simple. So first of all, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Cat TV. My name is Willie Jones, and you are watching your friends and neighbors. And I have 4 extraordinary guests here this morning. They're all from Pownell Elementary School, and I'm going to have them introduce themselves since I don't know who they are. So let me start to my immediate left. What's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia, okay.
Mia.
Mia.
Madison.
Benson? Oh, nice. Oh, I like that. I haven't heard that for a girl before. I like that. And
Scott.
Scott. Okay, Scott. That's a good name for a boy. Tell me, what do you like the best about school? What's your favorite thing about school today?
Doing this.
Huh?
Doing this.
Oh, okay. All right. Not a class? Not one of your classes? Not one of your subjects?
Math.
Math.
Science and writing.
Oh, so you got a lot of things that you're interested in. Yeah. What do you like about school?
I like coming to school and hanging out with my friends.
Okay. And what's your favorite subject?
Math and social studies.
Do you get a lot of time to hang out with your friends?
Yeah, I hang out with them at recess and at lunch.
Okay. Do you have a time in the morning that, do you all get here early enough so you can talk and socialize with your friends before your classes start too?
Yeah,
I
we
think
go
that's,
outside.
okay. I think that's very nice. And what about you?
My favorite thing is hanging out with my friends and my favorite teacher, Miss Hunt.
Oh, you gotta say that because she's standing right behind you. You have to say that. Yeah, and Scott?
I like coming to school so that I can see all my friends and play with them and hang out with them. And my favorite subject is art.
And art. Okay. So who's the art teacher here at Powell now?
Mr. Ferguson.
Oh, okay. I knew, of course, when I was teaching here, well, there were a few other art teachers before her, but Ms. Nat, I got to be really good friends with Ms. Nat. She's one of the nicest people on the face of the earth, I'm telling you. Let's start with Scott this time. How about, I was a teacher, I need to know this. Do you like to read?
Yeah.
What's your favorite book?
I'd say my favorite book is probably The Magic Tree House.
Oh, the whole series? Have you read them all?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them now. Well, there must be, 40 or 50 of them by now. Because they were around when I was teaching. And in fact, I met the lady who wrote those books. Was her name Mary Pope Osborne, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to meet her. Oh, I don't know. I'm also an actor with a theater company in Bennington called Old Castle Theater. And her husband was in a play. And she came to see the play, and I got to talk to her. So it was really, really nice. I haven't seen her though, and that was years and years ago. Do you like to read?
I love to read.
Oh, you love to read. So do you have a favorite book or series?
No, I like them all.
You like them all. That's a good girl. I like that. And yes, you like to read?
Yeah,
Yeah? What do you like to read?
I like reading some history and what happened in the wars.
Oh, like in history and stuff like that. That was one of my, when I was teaching, fiction, are stories that are made up. Nonfiction being stories that are real. And I know I had a principal at that time. He came into my room and he said, you've got a lot of books in your classroom about they're all fiction, but not a lot of nonfiction. And he made me realize, geez, I should have, because kids are interested in history and things that have happened in the past. So after that principal came in and spoke to me, I said, I got to get more nonfiction in my classroom. So yeah, that's good to hear that somebody is interested in history. Because history and geography are two things that, I don't know, that don't seem to be as important to students now as they used to be, or taught as much as they used to be, especially geography. And what about you? Are you a reader?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. When you do like to read sometimes, do you have books you like to read?
Scary.
Scary? So do you, now when I was teaching, there were the Goosebumps books. Are they still around?
Yeah.
So you read some of the old Goosebumps books? People used to say, oh, you shouldn't be reading those to your classroom. You shouldn't read those books. But the thing was, people say, oh, they're violent. But the violence in those books always had happened in the past. So when you're reading the book, it was not, the violence wasn't taking place at that point. in the stories. It was something that happened in the past, and they were discovering all the mysteries of this place or whatever. So I didn't mind reading them to the kids at all. So that was my explanation of why I read them to the kids. That was one of my most important part of the day, was reading to my students. Do you still have silent reading? Yeah. How long is your silent reading period? Do you know how long you read for?
No, get a chance.
It depends.
It depends. It depends on the day and when you get in from recess. Is it before or after recess? After recess. Yeah, that's when I usually read to my students too. Although sometimes I read first thing in the morning too. I just love reading to my kids. Do you have a favorite sport?
Yes.
Yeah? What is that? Gymnastics. Do you watch them on TV too? Yeah. Do you have a favorite sport?
I don't know. I play a lot of them.
Oh, you play a lot of sports? Is there any sports that you watch on TV?
Usually soccer or lacrosse.
Oh, okay. I like watching tennis. And let's very quickly finish up here. Yes,
I
your
like
sport?
basketball.
Basketball, are you on a team?
No.
No.
But it's the only ball that hasn't hit me so far.
Oh, I just noticed your hair is purple. It's beautiful. And what about you, Scott?
I like baseball.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm going to thank you all for being on Your Friends and Neighbors this morning. This is a very short version of the show. It's usually about an hour. And I want to thank you all for being here, being part of the show, and being my guests. And until next time, we will see you here on Your Friends and Neighbors. And goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
When I grow up, I want to become a nurse because I want to help people that are becoming ill and stuff and help them heal and become better.
When I grow up, I want to be a cowgirl because I want to help animals and I want to ride horses.
What I want to be when I grow up is I want to be a paleontologist because my favorite animal, I like dinosaurs. And when I grow up, I want to be able to find lots of dinosaur bones because I love dinosaurs.
When I grow up, I want to be a daycare teacher because they help little kids and watch after little kids. And I want to be a bus driver because my best friend is a bus driver. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
When I grow up, I want to work at an animal shelter.
When I grew up, I wanted to be a professional hockey player because I love playing hockey.
When I grow up, I want to be a mechanic. When I grow up, I want to be a firefighter because they always save the day and help people and put out fires.
My name is Ryan. I work at Cat TV. We do lots of fun stuff, produce videos, fun things, and we do some important government things as well. But especially the fun stuff. We have the studio, we have cameras, and we make movies. We also do a program at the middle school, so keep this in the backs of your minds. There's the Mosaic program. We do video production there, and there are always other cool things like wood shop or like culinary or Iron Chef. Really cool things you can do at the middle school when you go there as well. So feel free to keep that in mind when you go on to MAU. But what I wanted to say, oh sure, did you have a question?
I'm going to middle school next year.
Oh, so you could already you could sign up for Mosaic if you decide to. We have lots of cool programs, and we've been teaching video production there for a couple of years now, 2 or 3 years. So, any volunteers to be in a movie? Oh, I see some hands already. So whoever would like to come up first, all of you will get a turn, whoever wants to. Is everyone, I think I asked this, is everyone allowed to be videoed?
Yeah.
Yes, everybody here.
So whoever wants to come up first can do this, and I will teach you all. When you use the microphone, what you need to do, please, for me, is make sure you hold it up near your chin, and you can look at the camera, but you want to talk past the camera. So, like, you know that, like when you're talking to the class or reading out loud, how you want to speak loud so everyone can hear you? That'll help this pick up good sound of your voice. So, who is first? Sure, come on up.
And what are they going to talk about?
And right when you stand right up here, I'll give you the microphone, and the question will apply to everyone. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, I will give you a thumbs up when it's time. I will ask you, what is your favorite thing you have learned this year?
My favorite thing that I have learned this year is math.
All right. That's the same answer I heard in the last class, too.
Yeah, a lot of people say math.
A lot of people really like
That's
math.
good to hear.
Who is next? And you can come on up. And then 2 people can come up, so that way you can pass the microphone to the next person. So whoever's, what was that? Sure, you can come up too. You won the oral health essay, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, I remember that video. That was just, and can I have you step over there, please?
Oh, yes, I saw that on Cat TV. You did
I
a
thought your
very
essay
good
was
job.
really, really good.
Yeah, it was good.
My favorite thing this school year is science.
All right. And you can go ahead and pass the microphone to Gage. And you can step right over here for me, Gage.
My favorite thing that I
Oh, wait, sorry. I just need to have you step over here just so we can see in the camera.
My favorite thing that I've learned this year is fractions.
Very cool. Who is next? All right, come on up. And you can pass the microphone to her if you want to step right up. Good job so far. And I'll have you step over here. A little more that way. I'll give you a thumbs up.
My favorite thing that I've learned this year is music.
Very nice. Any other musicians in here? Cool. And who is next for the video? You can go ahead and a couple people can come up and then you can pass the microphone
All
right
right,
over.
go ahead and have this.
And then I'll give you a thumbs up when we're ready. Yep, and you can stand right there ready to go.
My favorite thing that I learned this year is decimals.
Nice. Go ahead and pass it, and then when you're ready, go ahead.
My favorite thing I learned this year is social studies.
Look how efficient we are. In just a moment, and good.
My favorite thing that I learned is science.
Very cool. A wide variety, I like it.
Next,
My favorite thing that I learned this year is math.
anybody else?
Anyone else want to be in the video? Sure, come on up.
Oh yeah, Celia. Oh, come on.
My favorite thing is math.
Very cool. Anyone else? Come on up.
I wonder what Mrs. Brooks is saying.
And even if there are a couple, you can come up too.
Oh,
Oh, just a minute. Let me give you a thumbs up when we're ready. You were excited for that, weren't you?
Yeah, well, he had it right under his chin, too.
The favorite thing I've learned this year is the history of Vermont.
Very cool. I like that one.
You can tell that by all the maps here in the classroom.
Yeah. Sure, and then I'll have you step over here.
My favorite thing I've learned this year is history.
Very good. Anyone else? Last call to be in the video. Only if you want to. You don't have to. If you don't want to, that's totally okay. You don't want to? Anyone else? 5, 4, 3.
Well, you already did one.
I would say yes, but then then everyone would probably want to go twice. And so what we will do, just a moment here. I'll do some fancy switching. There we go. And Willie, I will cue you, but not yet. Take it away, Willie.
Good morning. This is your friends and neighbors. I am your host, Willie Jones, and I have 4 extraordinary guests with me this morning. And they're all from Pownell Elementary School. And what grade are you all in? 5th. 5th. Okay. So I don't know your name, so I'm going to have to go around and get your names first. So could you tell me your name?
My name is Haley.
Okay.
My name is Caitlin.
Caitlin.
name is Mackenzie.
Okay.
My name is Evan.
Evan, and Mrs. Brooks has a daughter named Caitlin. Right, Mrs. Brooks? Yeah, so that's nice. I am a producer, and I produce this show, Your Friends and Neighbors. And I have a lot of fun talking to people. Some people are my friends, like I did speak, I had a show a couple months ago with Ms. Knapp and Mrs. Janowski. We talked about Christmas memories and things like that. And we just have a lot of fun, but we also talk about serious things. Maybe Alzheimer's or different ailments or organizations we like to talk to, or actors or singers or stuff like that. But this morning I have 4 students with me, and we like to have students come on on our shows too. I like them on my show, but I also see them on some of the other shows on Cat TV. This show is on channel 15, okay? So, let's start talking to you guys about, let's see. Let's do something easy. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink.
Mine is blue.
Blue.
Teal.
Teal. Oh, nice. I like teal too.
Blue.
Blue. Okay, blue has been the biggest answer this morning with the other classrooms. Okay, let's talk about sports. Are there any sports that you watch on television?
Watch basketball.
And do you like to play basketball?
Sometimes at recess.
No. Were you watching March Madness? Everything that was going on, all the basketball that was going on in March? What about you? You watch anything on TV for sports? No. Do you play sports? No? Nothing in particular? Okay, what are some of the things you do in gym here? Gym class.
Do hockey, we do gymnastics, we did basketball, we did exercise.
Okay, so you do a lot of things in the gym program. That's great. What about you? Do you watch anything on TV or do you play a sport?
Sometimes I watch gymnastics on TV.
Gymnastics? Okay.
I don't watch sports on TV, but I do like to play baseball.
You like to play baseball? Are you on a team here at Pelham?
No.
No, you don't play on one of the teams. What's your favorite place to go visit? Whether it's just a quiet spot that you like to go to, or somebody you like to go visit, or a state you like to go to? Do you have a favorite trip?
Sometimes I like walking to my friend's house.
Just taking a nice walk. Sometimes that can be very pleasant. What about you? Any special trips that you've taken in your life? Any other states you've been to besides Vermont? No, you can't think. I bet you've been down to Williamstown, North Adams. Yeah, so you've been in Massachusetts. So you've been in a few other states.
I like going to the Great Escape.
Oh, the
You've
Great
been there
Escape.
for Christmas.
Okay. Let's see. Now, are you at a good height now so you can go on all the rides?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to get measured anymore.
No.
What about you?
Sometimes I like to take little walks around.
Do any of you ever go to like Maine, to the ocean, or yeah?
I've been to
I see hands all
Virginia.
around the classroom.
I've
Yeah.
been to Virginia Beach and New Hampshire Beach a few times.
Okay, so those are two nice trips to go on. You had your hand up too.
Been to a lot of places. I don't remember.
Okay. Sometimes it is hard to remember all the places we've been to. Being a teacher, I always like to talk about reading. Do you like to read?
Yes.
Oh, I like that. Yes, that big smile. Do you have a favorite book or a series of books that you like?
No.
No?
I just read certain books.
Okay. So do you like to read just about anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you like to read? Sometimes. Do you have a favorite book or a series of books? No? What about you? Do you like to read?
Yes.
Yeah? What do you like to read?
I'll basically read anything.
A what?
I basically read like anything I can find.
Anything. Okay. What about you? Do you like to read?
Yeah, sometimes I read different books, but my favorite series I have read is Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
The which?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, yeah. That's a new movie. It's coming out very
Yeah.
soon. I can't remember. Sometime, I think this month or next month, I think. I saw a preview for it
Yeah.
not too long ago. When you're here at school and you're going to eat lunch here, do you usually have hot lunch or do you bring your lunch?
I usually have hot lunch.
You usually have hot lunch? Now today I know is taco bar. Is that one of your favorite days here for lunch?
Oh, it's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, it's taco. Yeah, they said taco bar.
That got my attention.
Yeah. I thought that sounded good to me too. Not one of your favorites? No. Okay. But you're having hot lunch anyways?
No.
No. Oh no, so you're not having it today?
No.
Oh, okay. But what about you? Do you have hot lunch or do you bring your own? You have hot lunch? Do you like tacos?
Yes.
Yeah, most kids do like tacos. What's wrong with you? Yes.
I have hot lunch.
You have hot lunch? Are you a taco fan?
Yes.
What's your favorite lunch here at Old Castle? At Connell, sorry, that they serve? Pizza?
Either pizza or tacos.
Or the tacos, okay. What about you? Do you have a favorite lunch here?
No,
No?
not really.
No? Do you get into the tacos?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. What do you like to put on your tacos?
Sour cream
Oh, you like the sour cream? I'm not a big sour cream fan.
and
Do you like to put on a little bit of everything?
a little bit of.
Yeah, just a little bit of everything. Do you like the probably don't have hot peppers, do you? Not down here. Do you, when you have tacos at home, do you have hot peppers?
We have salsa.
You have the salsa, well, that's got peppers in it sometimes, especially if you, I like the mild myself. I don't go too crazy over salsa. What's your favorite kind of let's say, do you like pasta?
Yes.
What kind of, what is your favorite pasta? Is it spaghetti or macaroni or?
Macaroni.
Macaroni, so you like so do you like it like in a macaroni salad or what they call goulash?
Yeah,
Goulash, yeah, I do too. Do you have a favorite kind of pasta that you like to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind?
I like macaroni.
Macaroni too, okay. Do you like anything different than macaroni or spaghetti?
I like lasagna.
Oh, lasagna. Does your mom make lasagna? Does she use, do you know, does she use ricotta cheese? Do you know what kind of cheese she uses in it? Do you know what it is? What it's called? What is it? Do you know?
I think she doesn't use ricotta because I don't like it, but
Cottage cheese?
yeah, she uses
Yeah.
cottage cheese.
My mother used to make hers with cottage cheese too, and it was really good. A lot of people say, "Oh, how can you make it with cottage cheese?" It was darn good. What about you? Are you a fan of Italian food?
Yeah, time to time.
Time to time, it depends. I know when I was in college, the first year in college, I was up at UVM, University of Vermont in Burlington, and there was a restaurant down at the bottom of the hill. There was a long walk down there, but they served spaghetti and butter. And when my first year in college, I lived on spaghetti and butter at this little restaurant. It was like $1 or something like that for a plate of spaghetti. And I thought, boy, that to me was, okay, this is fine. I'm okay at college now. Do you rent a lot of videos? Or do you have Netflix or something like that?
I have Netflix.
You do have Netflix? What's your favorite kind of movie to watch?
I like most movies.
Do you like most movies?
Yeah.
Do you like scary movies?
Yes, but not really scary.
But not too scary. I know what you're talking about. What about you?
I like comedy movies.
You like the comedy movies? Okay, that makes sense. So do you think you've got a good sense of humor?
I don't know.
Huh? When somebody tells you a joke, or can you tell a good joke?
Sometimes.
Do you know a joke?
No.
No. Okay. Anybody here know a joke they could tell? Oh, okay. Tell me about your joke.
Okay. How do you make a tissue dance?
How do you make a tissue dance? How do you make a tissue dance? I don't know. I was going to say blow on it, but
No, put a little boogie in it.
oh, put a little boogie in it. All right.
Oh my God.
That's really good. That's a good joke. I like that. Yeah, you got a joke?
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Why didn't the skeleton
Cross the road.
cross the road?
Yeah.
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? You know the answer? What's the answer?
Because he has no guts.
Oh, yes, no guts.
He didn't have the guts to.
No guts. Okay. All right. Well, those are two good jokes. You sure you don't have a joke?
No.
Okay. All right. Anybody else got? Yeah, you had an answer, but you don't have a joke. When you come to school on a day like today, when it's so sunny, but it gets a little warm, is that your kind of weather? Do you like hot weather, or would you prefer the cold?
Hot.
You like it hot?
Hot.
See, I don't. What do you? What about you?
I like hot weather.
You like hot.
I like spring.
Well, yeah, I know it. It seems like we've gone right from winter to summer. I wanted to get a little spring in here because they said it was going to be like 80 or something like that today. And what about you? You like it?
I like medium.
You like medium? See, that's me too. I like spring. I like fall.
I like when it's hot, but the wind is blowing.
Oh, the hand, yeah, hot and the wind is blowing. Yeah. Oh, I like that too. Now, I'm one of these people that I like it to be pretty cool. So I don't know how much more time. How are we set for time here, Mr. Scott?
We are almost ready, so you can do a
Okay.
wrap-up soon.
Well, I think what
right?
we'll do is I'm going to say thank you to the four of you for being guests this morning on Your Friends and Neighbors. It was a pleasure to talk to you, and I hope we haven't interrupted your day too much and that the rest of your day will be a good one. So thank you all for being here. And everyone, thank you for watching your friends and neighbors, and we shall see you next time. Thank you.
So we have a few extra minutes. Why don't we watch something cool that we did just recently, and then we'll watch the world premiere of a movie we just produced while in this class.
I am helping to coordinate a Trout in the Classroom program with the Pownell Elementary School 5th graders. This year we've had a very successful first year raising brook trout in the classroom, from eggs to this size. This is Broad Brook, is the name of your stream where you're going to be releasing your brook trout in. We will let your brook trout go if you want to say goodbye in a special way, if you've maybe thought up a poem, if you've named your brook trout.
I named my fish Bob and Jeremy.
So with that said, what we're going to do is we have cups. We're going to break up into teams, really take some time to notice any details.
It was really fun because I love fish and my grandpa fishes a lot. It's really cool seeing how little babies grow up to be big, beautiful trout. I love fishing, and just seeing these fishes hatch is really cool.
My favorite part was learning about, or watching trout grow into this big from eggs.
We'll quietly kneel by the stream, and then we'll slowly pour your cup. Lean the lip of your cup into the water, slowly tip it, and actually let your trout swim out, and watch what they do. It happens fast, but watch what these trout do. It's really cool. Once they swim out and they get into the stream, you really have to look carefully because they disappear.
I think one of the major things they got from this experience was their responsibility as citizens in the wild when we come into this water and into the woods, what it is they need to do.
Good stewards of the land and the landscape.
Absolutely. They also got to see from, eggs and then the development of the trout. So just watching them grow and become their own little individuals, they started naming them and, finding identifiable features for each one, which was a lot of fun too.
School had just really the top success of fish surviving to the release date, I think, of any school in the Vermont system right now. Michael played an important role this year as the aquarium and the chiller was set up in his classroom.
I'd say the hardest part was trying to keep the water levels nice and normal so they could thrive. But in the beginning, when they were still as eggs, there wasn't much going on. But when they hatched out of their eggs, that's when the students started to really take notice. Their interest levels started to increase. And then as they got bigger and bigger and then started to swim on their own and feed on their own, the kids were totally into it. They had a great time. It was probably one of the best projects I've ever done.
Well, great. And we will look forward to doing this program next year. And hopefully we'll have the same success that we had this year.
It's been a successful year for sure.
My favorite thing that I have learned this year is math.
My favorite thing this school year is science.
My favorite thing that I've learned this year is corrections.
My favorite thing that I've learned this year is music.
My favorite thing that I learned this year is decimals.
My favorite thing I learned this year is social studies.
My favorite thing that I learned is science.
My favorite thing that I learned this year is math.
My favorite thing is math. It's the history of Vermont.
My favorite thing I've learned this year is history.
This time of day, everything's okay. I take a long look around, I have to say, this time of year, it becomes clear.